Before COVID, we can go out anywhere we want. Now it's bit tougher, or we need to apply the exit pass, so we can go wherever the one few places only. So it's better.
In April 2020, Singapore was scrambling to quell the outbreak of COVID-19 in its migrant worker dormitories. 1 year on, while the situation has been brought under control, the timeline for workers to return to the community remains unclear after a spate of dorm cases. The Straits Times takes an inside look at how the living conditions in the dormitories have changed and how the workers have adapted to life within confinement.
So when we come back 7, then we need to cook, take 1 or 2 hours. Today we cook vegetable, then later we put the rice. Every week we cook meat twice. Then most likely around 9, 10, 10:30 we all going to sleep late. Some of them wake up 6 o'clock. Then heat up their curry, then prepare for the morning breakfast and the lunch. So around 7, 7:30 we leave from room ready. When we go out morning, we need to scan out here. Every room got a scan out one.
Close to 4,200 workers live in Westlight, Mandai. Purpose-built dormitories like these have an average occupancy limit of about 60% today, down from 88% a year ago. To prevent intermingling, lifts in each block only serve designated floors, and workers enter each block via separate routes. Communal facilities such as the gym and hard court area reopened gradually, and workers book the usage of these facilities through a mobile app. In late 2020, Westlight also installed electromagnetic locks on doors, making them accessible to only residents of that floor.
These are all measures they have to get used to. Occasionally, they need to be reminded to maintain safe distancing. Occasionally, they might need to be reminded to be patient when queuing to go into for example, the mini-mart, which allows only 15 people in at one time. But by and large, we find most of our residents understand and appreciate that this is for their own safety and for their own good.
About 100 workers live in Kwan Ai Kong Construction's temporary construction site quarters at Jurong Lake Gardens. This is half the number who were staying in a factory-converted dormitory at the start of the pandemic. As the workers work and live on site, many have not been out since the lockdown.
Previously have freedom. We anyhow can go outside, we can meet with our friends, but now we cannot meet with our friends, so sometimes miss our friends. But we can phone call, video call, we can contact with them. Starting time we feel something uncomfortable, but now we feel comfortable because habit. So far I am happy if compared with other dormitory, because dormitory is very narrow place, but here are open space.
Even though we provide food, provide the basic necessities for them to live with here, we also come down and talk to them more. I do emphasize the need for not just rush through work, but look at their own safety, look at their health factors, try to keep a positive outlook.
Migrant workers have been allowed to gather at recreation centres since last November, the closest they get to being in the community.
এখানে আসি অনেক জিনিসপত্র কেনা কাটা লাগে আমরা যে মনে করেন যে রান্না বান্নার জন্য সব জিনিস এখান থেকে সংগ্রহ করি মূলত এখানে আসলে আরসিতে আসলে সব জিনিস এক জায়গা থেকে আমরা কালেক্ট করতে পারি বিনোদনের জন্য এখানে আসি খেলাধুলা করি এখানে ক্যারাম বোর্ড আছে ক্রিকেট আছে ফুটবল আছে আমরা এখানে খেলাধুলার জন্য আসি
Eligible workers are allowed to book an exit pass to visit recreation centres 3 times a week. Those who qualify are workers who have recovered from COVID-19 and still have immunity, and those who have tested negative under the rostered routine testing. Though most are satisfied with the current situation, they yearn to visit their favourite hangout spots again.
কোভিডের আগে আমরা বিনোদনের জন্য দেখা গেল আমরা চাইনিজ গার্ডেনে মাঠ আছে ওখানে খেলা করি, আবার অনেক জায়গায় ঘুরতে যাই, মোস্তফায় যাই মানে ফ্রেন্ডের সাথে দেখা করতে।
Means only going out on Sundays. Go to the park, East Coast most likely. Then sometimes go Little India.
Despite the number of COVID-19 cases in dormitories staying close to zero for months, the recent flare-up at Westlight Woodlands has pushed back plans to relax rules. It remains to be seen when migrant workers will be able to travel freely again.